So, welcome to a little check in, a dive into the energetics, aligning ourselves. I really felt called this morning to come here and do a meditation, a guided meditation to help us really align with our heart and our mind. Being in Gemini season, it's so much in the head, in the mind, right? And we just had some astrological shifts in the last 24 hours that are now supporting us to be more connected and in our body, in our heart. And I can definitely say it's been quite challenging, um, especially over the last week. But I would say, I don't know, Gemini season this time around has been extra tricky. I wouldn't say Gemini is one of my favorite seasons for quite a few reasons. One, I'm someone that can really feel into the collective energy. And then, I have my own and the people and the collective, like it's extra work, it feels like. And because that duality of Gemini, and boy, is it playing out in a lot of different ways. And a lot of us are sorting through things. I can feel that because remember, we are all connected, within our community, within our family, with the people around us, within the full collective. And so there's a lot going on. So whether you're really, someone that's intuitive and can feel these things and you have to do more work to work with those energetics, whether or not you are someone that is like that and aware that you are, everyone is feeling things in different ways. And it's been challenging to really get down into the body, into the heart. I've been working a lot with sacred pressing into the moment, somatic work, clearing energetic, like so much, just trying to reconnect. And I have felt this change since last night. Boy, oh no, there was like we had a thunderstorm that kind of came in, this pressure, this change that came in, and then astrologically with things. And it was almost like breaking through breaking through definitely a wall. I was saying a wall. I keep on seeing bricks in front of me, like a brick wall, and yet there is almost like this, um, as if you're inside a bubble, is what I'm getting. Like if you're inside a balloon, say, and you're pushing against the inside of that balloon and you're trying to stretch and move through and you're trying to connect. It's almost like almost like it popped, but there was like finally a movement through it to the other side. And now there's a reconnection of fullness. We also have the fact that we will be turning the wheel, the sacred wheel, into summer, into midsummer Lilith energy as of Wednesday. So Thursday, is it Wednesday? I'm trying to think. No, it's Thursday. I'm trying to think what date we're actually on. So Thursday, that happens late day. So on Friday, we'll start to feel different. That shift of that energy, along with that, will be in Cancer season. And we'll be back into more in our body, but in our emotions, feeling there'll be more flow because of that watery, emotional Cancer. And it's about that home, coming home. And that's what it feels like, coming home into self, coming home and really feeling the heart energetics that are going on right now. So I think as we move through this week, we're going to be noticing the shift in the lightness from such mind, such duality, into flow and ease and home and a softness, a softness. If you guys have been feeling any of these kind of things, let me know. Pop it in the comments. Give me your words. How's it been feeling for you? Maybe we're all in different places and spaces navigating things. And so maybe even like, oh, this is really great. I bet you the people that are Gemini sun people are probably like, this is so great. It's been awesome. Possibly. Let me know if you're Gemini and you're like, I love this. It's Gemini season. I'm just like, um, I'm really in my zone. But if you're Gemini and you're like, well, no, I've been kind of feeling that too, what I just stated, let me know that. I'm curious. I'm curious if there is a difference there. Um, my Mars is in my planetary. It's my Mars is in Gemini. And so there's like this, like it for me, it's like been hitting literally that wall going. My Mars says energy wants to move and like do something. And then everything else is like, no, like there's just the static of stuff. And I've been home for about 3 weeks from Ireland. And, it always takes a bit when I'm shifting the lands and the energetics of wherever I've come from, especially when I'm doing deeper work and there's processing and alchemizing. So that, I've been aware of that, and I'm aware that it is just there's a something. There's been a something. Um, and so, like I said, today, this morning, when I was sitting, I was having my cup of coffee, I was doing a little post for our community. I thought, I am going to do a meditation for us. I have the energy, I have the clarity, the focus. There's been times I'm like, I can't. It's just like an honor the no. And today I was like, oh no, I can today. I have the energy, I have the focus. And take it. I was gonna post and I'll do this later on. I thought, oh, I'll do it 6, 7 p.m. my time. And I thought, no, don't do that because I don't know how I'm going to feel in those next few hours. One can hope the whole day is going to feel like this. One's going to hope that, there really is throughout the week feeling more lighter and brighter. And I sense that there is that. And it's just, this is life right now. It's like from 1 hour to the next can be completely different. So it's almost like I got to grab a hold of it and just be in that moment. Take it when you have the energetic. So that's what I'm doing. Let me know if you're feeling that too. Like it's this, right? And you got to like go, okay, I have the energy, I have the focus to focus on work, creation, whatever it is, to get out into nature, not to actually get out in nature when you're like dragging your ass and going, oh, I know I need nature, which is always good, self-care. But actually, sometimes when we're so drained, it's hard to reach out to do our self-care or pull out our sacred tools because our energies really are dropping and they're just saying, hey, just like surrender. So just going to do one more check-in over to the other page before I go into the meditation here, to see how everything is going, the back and forth between the pages. Rosalie's chatting with me. Just going to catch up with your messages here. Okay, yeah, you can relate to that. Mondays. Yes, water, water. Give me the water, right? And Rosalie, I feel like you're a Taurus. Let me know if you're a Taurus. That's what's coming in for me. Let me know if you're a Taurus. Are you a Taurus? Are you a sun like me by any chance? Pop in your sun sign for me, but I do love the water and I like the earth signs too. I'm a Cancer rising and my partner is a sun Cancer sign. So that's a nice little harmony that's going on there. Yep, yep. That's a yep to the Taurus, I'm guessing. Yes, awesome. Thank you for that confirmation. So Taurus is also, their home, they're grounding in. And so Cancer sign can feel really nurturing for a Taurus, because there is that home, that mothering in it. And Taurus has that too. And my Capricorn needs that balance. And it's right across the zodiac sign, zodiac wheel for myself. And like I said, because it's also my rising. I really like this season. Okay. Thank you for being here with me, Rosalie. And I'm just going to go over and start our meditation together. And I am recording this. And so that if this gets popped up in another platform, know that I'm talking to my Cosmic Earth Weavers community. That's where I'm streaming this live at the moment. And obviously chatting with members that are able to be live at this time with me. Okay. So, like I said, just felt this calling to drop in today. Drop in to really help us reconnect from this mind. The static, the energetics out there, our own thoughts, the back and forth, the whatever it's been feeling, into the reconnection from here down. And remember, here down holds so many different energy sources, but our heart itself and the pathways and everything are more powerful than our mind. And it's also that harness, that opening of the vortex within our frequency, within how we feel, where we can actually put energy and make changes comes from here. And then the connection right down to our other chakras, or other cauldrons, as some people will fill into it, into the lower dantian, wherever your energetics, wherever your lingo is to these centers and these parts of ourselves. So I invite you, if you can, to pause for the next few moments. Um, you may need to come back to this if you're on the replay to really take this in. I'm just truly within this moment, within this time, landing into this space with you to help us reconnect and bring in that connection from heart to mind, mind to heart, back and forth, whatever it needs to be for us. And also at the end, I'm just going to do a little and I put this in the community, a soul retrieval. Now, this is going to be very light, and it's going to be a guided for you to tap into that. There is deep shamanic work that you can do within soul retrievals, within spiritual extractions, um, empowerment ceremonies, things like that. If you're interested and you want to know more about that, reach out to me, because I am a shamanic practitioner, have been for quite a few years. And right now, that's really coming up high. I'm noticing for myself and for others about that healing work, shamanic healing work for ourselves. So, but I'm going to do a little guided at the end for us to step into a soul retrieval essence fragments that might want to come back in. So I'm just going to close my eyes. I invite you to close down your eyes, come into this beautiful sacred moment, coming into your beautiful breath, maybe placing your hand on your heart, and maybe your other hand wherever it needs to be. I am feeling my solar plexus needs a reconnection and feeling an energetic clearing there. So I'm just, as I place my hands on these parts for myself and whatever you choose, just feel that placement. Deepen into your breath. Feel that connection of where your hand or hands are connecting to on your body. Actually feel your body. This has been a little tricky lately with all this air energy and Gemini season energy, to feel and come in to these parts of ourselves, into the physical. This is part of our big lessons, our big journeys of this life, of our this time around for us, is this bridging the above and below and within, the fullness of expanding into our soul selves, into those other realms, but bringing it in that we're living here, we're living in this body, this temple, this alchemy in we need. So to just take a nice deep breath in here, and a beautiful exhale out. Noticing how that feels within your body. Take another deep breath in and really breathe deeply into that tummy, letting that diaphragm drop down as you breathe in. And that beautiful exhale out, letting the belly gently, naturally come back in, softening within. And do that a couple more times on your own pace, a breath in and a breath out. And just notice and be here. So if you can, depending on how you're standing or seating, wherever you are, if you can, place place your feet so that the bottom of your feet are actually touching the floor, the ground, the earth. If you happen to be laying down, just bend your knees so your feet can be on the floor. If you're standing and doing a walking, a gentle walking and your eyes are gently open, just really feel that connection. And if you're sitting in a chair like I am, just feeling that base of the feet, the bottom of the feet. And the next thing is feel into your sits bones, into your bum, into the glutes, feeling into the sacrum, feeling into that lower dantian, feeling into the root and the sacral chakra within you, into the wound space, into your tummy, into your hips. And take a nice deep breath in and see if you can breathe all the way down, low, 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 breathing down into this area. And out. And do that a couple more times. And as you breathe in, feel the expansion. See if you can hold it even at the end of that breath in. See if you can feel an expansion happening within your SI joint, within your hips, within to your lower tummy, wherever that might be. Just notice if you can get a deep, deep breath in your body, that there is a movement that happens into your physical body. And then just bring in your awareness up into your solar plexus, connecting up and feeling into that space, into the upper tummy, above the belly button. With your breath, that diaphragm really expanding, dropping down as you breathe in deeply, noticing those lower ribs expanding out, noticing how your backside is creating more room in your sides of your ribs as you take a nice deep breath in. Do that another time, another nice deep breath in. And what we're doing here is bringing our energy and our awareness down, right? Down into the body. And if you happen to choose to put one of your hands on your solar plexus like I did, just fill in, fill in that connection, that awareness of the hand to the upper body, to the solar plexus, and all the way through all the organs, important organs in our body, through this area, all the way back in through to the ribs and into the rib cage, the lower rib cage, and also right in through to our sturdy, beautiful spine, sturdy yet flexible and strong, right? And bringing your awareness into the heart. And if you can, if you haven't put your one hand on your heart, I invite you to do that. And I just want you to lightly do a tapping, light, full hand tapping on your heart space. And maybe you want to move around a little bit and just like press in a little bit, little circles. Remember the breathing, just waking up and feeling that connection to the body, the physical body, the sternum. And then just holding, feeling that connection going deeper within your energetic body, your heart chakra, but also that beautiful rib cage and the heart itself and our lungs are in here. I want you to be aware. Are you able to connect? Can you feel? Or are you noticing something from, say, your throat chakra, somewhere in this area, maybe even the base of your skull? Do you feel like there's a little block, something that has to be open? Does it feel flowy? Does it feel connected? Just take note. Don't have to change anything in this moment. Just take note. And for me, so I can feel what mine feels like, but just stepping out energetically, it feels like in the collective, and maybe this is helpful for some of you that connect in here. It's like what I can see, and it's almost like a trap door, those doors that open up down. It feels like there has to be an opening. So I want you to just think of, and it feels like at the base of this, the skull, starting within the first few vertebrae of our spine. Um, it feels like there has to be an allowance, an invitation, a permission to open that up, to open the gateway, the door, whatever it may look and feel like for you. And wherever that may be, from the base of your skull, the upper part of your spine and down, where that might be, I want you to feel an opening or see that door opening. See if you can feel it opening and connecting down and inviting a flow. Actually, what I'm seeing and hearing that might be helpful is this flow, almost like this energy, and I'm seeing water, almost like a flowing water, waterfalls, energetic, flowing and releasing, allowing it to release and open from above, down and flowing. See what works for you. And let's just pause into that for a few moments, just so we can open up and really feel into our heart space. This is our intention, the heart space itself. We want the fullness of the energy within this, of our heart. We want to feel like the energy is moving and pulsing out in all areas of our body, physically, energetically. And so anything that might need to be opened, anything that feels like the heart energy is maybe knocking, banging up against anything. And if it's anywhere else in your body for you, just allow that to open. I see this movement like an opening, also almost like a flower turning, twisting, blooming open. And get you to place, if you can, your other hand up on your forehead, over the third eye. And we want to invite in the element of water, a soothing, flowing energy in through our mind, in through our third eye chakra, all through this area, all through the structures and through our brain and through the fascia and the bones, everything through here. Allow there to be a flow, a washing, a clearing, asking that divine help neutralize any build up, any blocks. I'm also hearing anything like spike proteins, prions, mental beliefs and blocks and energetic blocks within the tissues, within the communication, the synapses within ourselves, within our mind, within our brain. Moving, clearing, allowing there to be movement through and flow through the lymphatics, through the fascia, through all tissues and cells. Allowing there to be a cleansing and a healing. Maybe move your hand around if you need to cleanse and heal anything. Move it away from your body. Knowing and asking that it be neutralized. Okay. And moved. Anything that might need to be also moved from your body will be gently, effectively, lovingly cleansed and cleared through your systems. And then bring your hand above at the crown chakra, placing it there right on your head if you feel like you need a touch. Bringing it up above, whatever feels good for you, where that connection is. And just allow there to be a beautiful cleansing energy. So we can get that pathway of divine in our higher self and the energetics. I feel like there's almost a stormy, icky cloud that we've had. And we may have to do this on a regular basis, just clearing out the energetics, clearing out what is not ours, cleansing out the collective, cleansing out what who is around us, our family, our friends, our partners, just allowing what is not ours to be cleansed, neutralized, grounded. Okay. And then moving that down, I'm just feeling this weaving energy, moving that back down, opening up through that third eye and allowing it drop down through, down to your throat, cleansing, clearing, allowing there to be more of that flow of energy, of water, allowing it to flow, allowing it to flow, flow, and down into your heart, and feeling almost like a beautiful cascading in through the heart, in through the heart, and allowing that to cascade and move all the way down, connecting into that solar plexus, the I am, allowing there to be a flow, a reconnection into that beautiful solar plexus, cleansing, clearing water, breathing, letting go of old stagnant, I hear it, stagnant, old beliefs, things we've been doing that don't serve us. It's okay to be done. Just give that permission. So that new creation, new I am, here in the now opens up that portal. And then dropping into that flow of that energy, allow that to drop all the way down into the sacral, into the womb space, into the creativeness, the womb, healing, new birthing, cleansing, clearing all the way down into the root, into our sits bones, into that root chakra, cleansing, clearing what I'm seeing, cleansing the, I hear old paradigm is actually what I just heard, old paradigm, clear it out. But there is that financial, the security, the blocks, the obstacle. I want you to really feel like a big water rushing and just beautifully cleansing, clearing out the old. You don't have to think about what it is. There's no work that has to be done to understand why it is. Cleansing out what I'm hearing ancestral into our lines, our soul lines, our ancestral lines, what you've picked up, what you've claimed. Just allow there to be a releasing. There is a permission here. Give yourself their permission to cleanse and clear, that you're okay to do that. Allowing this water, this flushing, this clearing to go all the way down, down into your sits bones, down your legs. Cleansing, clearing anything that may be held within our pelvic area, within our hips, within our legs, within our knees, and flushing all the way down into our ankles, into our feet, and allowing all that to flush and wash and clear. And giving to divine, giving to Mother Earth to be neutralized. So just returning your awareness to the top of your head in this beautiful light and connection in this water element, washing, flowing. Allow it to be a beautiful stream of water, calm, flowing, filled with all the nutrients that is needed. As it flows gently now and beautifully down through all of your chakras, all of your physical body, all the way through, noticing as you just follow that river, that stream that's running through you, if there's anywhere that feels like it's building up, like there's a block, there's a dam, maybe some obstacles of trees, of leaves, anything in there, just allow those to move and clear. Notice if anywhere there feels like there's a rapids, just observe. Allow anything that needs to move to be cleared. Keep that stream running through you, all through you, and all around you. And in this time, I'm going to call in any parts of ourselves, any soul parts, essence, that's always been there and part of us, but that's ready to come in to be remembered. Parts of us possibly that have moved out of us for safety. Parts of us that have been unsure, we've set them aside. Parts of us, of our soul selves, of dreams, the wisdom. We call that in now. Just call in, call back parts of yourself that you are ready, that those parts of yourself are ready to return and alchemize back into you. And just see, I want you to see this as parts, see what's out there around you. If there's little sparkles of light, of stars, of colors, whether you see or you feel or you know, whatever your soul language is, you may have to grab some of them, like nurture and weave some of them back in. Bring this back into any part of your body that needs to, but usually the portal back in is our heart. So allow yourself, we're going to do that for the next few moments. Just allow them to come in. Maybe they need some guidance. Maybe they have some questions for you before they come back in. And as you're doing that, I'm just going to do a collective connecting into those that are needing any support. Oh, call in So just be open as might feel some energetics as I open up some pathways and support those that need some extra support with this callback. I'm hearing a message, and this may be for a few of you, but just this message that's all okay. It's all okay that these parts of you that are light, like luminous butterfly energy of soul self coming back. And it's okay that dreams and joy and bliss and pleasure comes back home to you. It is okay. It is safe. So if you can, do a nice deep breath in and bring your arms up and around and just kind of pull in all those energetics around you, bringing them back in through you, through the core, all the way down. Sweep your hands down the front of you. Deep breath in, fingers. I don't know if you guys can see me because I'm not fully out there. Hands up and around. Coming in, bringing. So placing both hands on your heart space. I'm just going to do some sealing in work for you guys and for myself. Beautiful. Big, beautiful breath in and out. Do that a few times and just start to wiggle and move and twist and turn a little bit into your body. Just feel that physical body. And when you're ready, gently opening your eyes. You may want to write down anything that messages or anything that might have come through, what you're noticing for yourself, or just might want to be with this. Observe. I highly recommend get yourself a glass of water. If you have any Reiki power symbols or just a blessing over your water, sound healing over it, whatever, just do a little clearing blessing in your own way and then drink the water. Because when you're doing work like this, energetic work, and reconnecting and moving and creating more space, you want to fill in those spaces. And I heard that earlier when I was speaking, fill in those spaces that need some extra divine, vibrant energy to come in. So a glass of water, you're going to drink that. We always do that in shamanic work with clients after a healing session. So thank you for those that joined me in this. I hope this is helpful. You might want to come back to this over the next few days or at any time, but it feels really important throughout this week. So this is June 17th the Monday as I'm doing this, and up until the Friday with that solstice turning, arriving summer, the energetics, maybe even through the weekend. And of course, let's not forget the Capricorn full moon, and we have 2 Capricorn full moons this month and next month. So just with all that fullness and all that, just keep working and calling these in. So whether you come back to this video at this particular time or that you remember some of this work that we just did, you can do that on your own, okay? So thank you for everybody that's joined me, and May this reach you well.